Right.
Progress.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Today is Transformational Thursday. I am Reverend Omani Grace. We over here having a good time by ourselves today, so we had to open up. So now we're opening up the show to share and celebrate with everybody what we're working on right now for the last few weeks. And it's just using some manifesting principles to see how they work. So right now we're celebrating because we played a little game where you hold in your hand something that you really, really want and feel it, touch it, how it's going to make you feel when you get it. And then, meditate on it and think about it and stay focused on the feeling. And let's see if we get it. So we've been playing that game for the last couple of weeks, and people have manifested things. Like the first time I did the exercise, I saw money folded up in my hand, and somebody gave me 620s. I was like, yes. It took about a week, but I got it. Right. Somebody else wanted a plane ticket. Not only did they get one plane ticket, they got two. And I think one of Ebony, did they give that one ticket to you? I'm not sure. Did they give one ticket to you?
I have been given 2 tickets. I have been given 2 tickets. The second one is gifted to me.
Okay, good. So Ebony got her 2 tickets. So I'm like, hey, it's working. So Tecrecia did it last week, and what she saw in her hand was a key fob. Was a key fob for, like for a car. And she got her car last week. Tecrecia, show us your car.
The very next day, I got a
She
car.
got the car the next day. Right. So it's like, okay, y'all, this is hot right here. So we're gonna keep on playing. Okay. So
my
but now
my sunroof.
she clean as a button, y'all. She clean as a button. She clean as a button. She is clean.
Nice fancy wheels.
Yeah,
all of the stuff I like.
She fancy. She fancy. Yeah, she fancy.
The accent, the sport accent,
Yeah, she fancy. So that's what we're excited
about. I
gotta
say something real quick because I was imagining the key fob, and I thought it was gonna be heavier. And so I'm thinking about that for a second. I was like, no, come back. Just imagine the key fob. Just feel the key fob. Feel the key fob. And so I just want to share that with y'all. Don't worry about what you think it's supposed to feel like. Just stay focused on what you feel like and what it. And I was like, what? You asked, what would you feel when you get it? And I was like, ooh, freedom. I gotta ask my mom about her car. I don't have to ask my man, you gotta work today? Can you come pick me up and run my errands with me? Mm-hmm. And so all of that was what I was meditating on. Exercise. And the very next day, I bought this car.
So it's very exciting. So yeah. So listen now. But this is what Spirit told me too. If you haven't been able to manifest something up until this point, this is second. We're gonna play the game again today, and we're gonna play this other game too. Then you're gonna have to start to look because somewhere you're blocked. Because it's something you can hold in your hand. It can be very, very small. The first time I did it, I wanted a watch. And so I just held the watch in my hand, felt the watch band, the face of it. And I was like, oh my God, I got the dang watch. And so your thing coming to you may be delayed, but I want you to know it's not denied. It's maybe delayed, but it's not denied. So we're going to keep on playing that game. And then the other game we're going to play today. This is exciting. Hold on a second. So if you know about Esther and Jerry Hicks, it's about asking and it's given. Mm-hmm. And you have a price point that, if you really look at how much you ever made in 1 year, that's your price point. And so then the question becomes, okay, how do I get, welcome Mama Hat, how do I get to the next price point? So you got to know what your price point is. So we're going to play that game today. So we're going to do the manifesting thing a little later on down the line, but the price point game, we want to get started with it now because it's going to take us a minute to do it. So what you got to have is a pencil and a piece of paper, and you're going to make you're going to make it look like a check. So you got to have 7 of them, right? You got to have the date, just like a check. The date, you got to have pay the order to, like who you going to pay the check to. And then at the bottom, you got a signature where you got to sign it and over to the other side of the memo. So you want to make 7 of those because we're going to use all 7 checks, okay? So everybody do that right now. Get a pencil, paper. Come on,
Got it.
y'all know I make y'all work. Sorry. You gotta work it. Yeah. And so, that's another thing Esther Hicks deals with. Like with Evelyn, we had talked privately with her in the beginning, you know, and so what's important with Jerry and Esther Hicks is your emotional. Where are you on the emotional scale? So if you look at Evelyn, where you started off on the emotional scale, when you started talking to us, that was like anger and upset. And that's really low on the emotional scale. Well, your emotions are your Geiger counter, how you magnetize something to you. You can't magnetize to you if you're on the lower scale. So you have to do the work to raise yourself up emotionally. And I think we actually did that, but I just wanted to point that out at this time. Yeah, your feelings are the most important thing. And that's how come when they did The Secret, Esther and Jerry Hicks were on the first secret, but they didn't do any other secrets after that. Why? Because in The Secret, they never told you that it was your emotions that was the most important thing. They never said that. So Esther and Jerry Hicks was like, well, no, you're not giving them the whole picture. That's to come when everybody was doing, when The Secret came out, I had been doing a lot of the work. And I kept listening to The Secret. I could feel something was missing, but I couldn't tell what it was. And what was missing from The Secret was telling people how to hook up with themselves emotionally. So everybody got their checks?
Yes.
Okay, good. Anybody not have their checks? Okay, good.
Kind of went out. I did not know exactly. And let me apologize here and turn this on.
No, you're fine. You don't have to apologize.
Okay. I did
You
not
get
hear.
clear.
Get clear. Okay. You sort of froze or broke up on my end. And
Okay, that's fine. You're fine. What do you need to know?
Check about the check.
Okay, your check, you have it, okay, so you're gonna get a piece of paper, and you're gonna have to have 7 of these, so at the first one is gonna say the date, so write the date. The date is the 22nd, because we're gonna go 22, 23, 24, 25, all the way down, but we're gonna do something different for each one, but we're all gonna do it in one day, we're not gonna take 7 days, we're gonna do it in one day. And this is called the prosperity game, all right? And so then after you put the date, you're gonna have pay to order to, just like a check. And then you're going to write out the check to who you need to write the check out to. And then at the bottom, you got to have your signature. So draw a line where you can sign it on one side. If you want to make it look like a little authentic, have your memo, what it's for, and that's going to be your check. Okay. Y'all got that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yep. So this is going to expand.
Do I need my amount paid to the order and the amount?
No, you don't need the amount yet.
Okay, good.
That's going to be the exercise. You don't have to do the amount. Just make your blank check. And so what this is going to do is help you expand your imagination, stretch your consciousness, so you can actually see what's your capacity for how much money you can have. Because you don't really you got a lid on it. Do y'all get that?
I'm sorry. Who is it being paid to orders to?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Leave that blank. That's going to be determined on what we're about to buy some stuff. So it's going to be determined by what you buy with your money. I'm about to give y'all a whole bunch of money right now. Y'all ready? In imagination now, because your brain don't know if it's your imagination. It has to come. Visioning is so powerful because your brain don't know it's just a vision. And so what happens is your brain start to work to make it happen for you. Do y'all know that?
Yes.
The brain don't know whether it's true or not, but the brain go, what? And it start to look for the thing that you're creating. Do y'all get that? That's why vision boards can be so powerful. Okay.
Yes.
So now I want you guys to really, really look. If you look at yourself emotionally, where are you right now currently emotionally? Emotionally, where are you? How do you feel today? Like, tell the truth. Okay, start with Ebony. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good.
Okay, feeling really good. Okay, yeah.
Did you call me?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling enlightened and hopeful.
Okay, good.
Enlightened and like I'm progressing.
Okay, good. So that's on a higher scale, right? Mama
Mhm.
Edwana, where are you at today emotionally?
Um,
Tell the truth. You gotta tell the truth here.
yeah. So it's sunshiny with the possibility of rain over here. Cause I'm my outlook is good, but inwardly, I
Yes.
got some uh stuff that needs to be released. And and that you have to I need to sit with it and
Okay, so
I
if you could, okay, that's your story about it. But what does it feel like? Is it disappointment? Is it overwhelm? Is it irritation? Is it impatience? How does it feel? What does it feel like?
almost anxious. Almost,
Okay, so
almost.
okay, good. Anxious. Okay, Mama Head says she excited. Almost anxious. Okay, anxious is too low on the vibrational scale to manifest something to you. So if you could twirl yourself around, think of somebody in your life that you really, 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 really love. Let me know when you see them in your mind's eye. You
Got it.
really, really, you got them? You got the person?
Yes.
Okay, good. When you look at them, how they make you feel?
Um, happy, joyful, excited,
Okay, good.
creative.
Stay. Okay, that's right there. Just keep them in your mind's eye. Okay, happy, joyful, creative. Can you generate that feeling right now?
Yes.
Okay, I want y'all to know that's as easy as it is to switch how you feel about something. She done
Got
went
it.
from, can you get that? You done went from anxious to joyful, happy, excited. Can you see?
Got it.
Can you see how quickly that is?
Yeah.
Okay, Bridget. Where? Okay, good, Mama Edwana. Bridget, where are you emotionally?
Excited expectation.
Okay, good. Okay, excellent. And Ebony, hopeful and creative. Okay, so Tecrecia, did you say? How do you feel emotionally? Did you go
I'm
somewhere?
on 10. I'm on 10.
Oh, she's on 10. Okay, good. All right, good, 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 good. Now, okay, wait a minute. I done got too excited. Wait a minute, hold on. I can feel the tinglies all in my arm. Okay. So now this is the prosperity game for you to really see where you are. Okay, so I'll just read a part of this, right? In this process, you'll begin to establish an imaginary checking account. In other words, there will be no actual bank involved, but you will make deposit entries and check withdrawals, just as if it were an actual account. You can use, it says you can use the old account book, but we're just making this up, right? So we didn't, okay, but it also says you can use your notebook as your checking account register. And blank piece of paper make up. So that's how come I knew to do that, right? Because I done played this game before. On the first, okay, so now we're at the first day. And all of you have $1,000 in your bank account. And on the first day, you're going to deposit $1,000 in your bank account. Now you got $1,000 in your bank account, and now you got to spend it. In other words, make a $1,000 deposit entry into your check register. Then, so you're gonna need 2 pieces of paper. Sorry, guys, you're gonna need 2 pieces of paper, because over on this 1 piece of paper, you're gonna go, okay, $1,000 in my account, right? Now, what you got to do is you got to spend that $1,000 right now. So you got $1,000 in your account. What are you going to spend your $1,000 on? You can spend your money all in one place using one check, or you could spend it for several different things using several different checks. The point of the game is to have fun thinking about what you would like to purchase and enjoy the process of writing out the checks for what you want. Do y'all get what I'm saying? You got $1,000 in your account. Now, you got to spend $1,000 right now. What are you going to spend it on? One thing or several things? If you spend it on several things, you got to write out paid to the order of Whole Foods. right? I'm gonna spend, a couple $100 at Whole Foods. I'm going straight to Myers and get me some crab legs. No, I'm sorry. Not as much as I want, not on the budget I usually. Okay, money, you only get $20 worth of crab. I'm gonna go get me $50 worth of crab legs. So spend your money however you want to. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. Spend your $1,000 however you would like. If you got different things, you're gonna have to, you might need more than 7 checks. So get excited about what you go spend your money on and how it's gonna make you feel when you buy it. Right? So at in the memo part of the check, for example, write down, I bought me a great writing pen, or bought me some running shoes, or I got me a membership at the health spa. You can spend it all today or save some for another day. However, it's encouraged that you do your best to spend it all right now, because tomorrow ain't promised. No, that's me. Because tomorrow you will be making another wonderful deposit. But we're gonna do all of this at one time. So everybody got their first 1,000, and if you can save some if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can save some. Everybody got that part? You spent your money? Raise your hand when you spent your money.
Not yet.
Okay, raise your hand. Raise your hand when you spent your money. Thank you, Bridget. She a high roller. She done spent her money already. Tecrecia done spent her money. Ebony done spent her money. Sheila's money gone. Okay, you got $1,000. Write down what you're spending it on. Keep a ledger because you might have something left over. Okay, y'all. So now we go fast forward to day 2. You go to your bank account, and we in day 2, and wow, $2,000 then got put in your bank account for you to spend today. So if you saved anything from yesterday, you got what you saved from yesterday plus your $2,000 from today. What you gonna spend your $2,000 on? You can spend it all today, or you can save some. So what you gonna spend your $2,000 on? Raise your hand when you spend your money.
I tell you, what's so funny is that I'm sitting here still with the freedom of just whatever, still rationalizing everything.
Uh-huh.
Well, what I, instead of just being free.
Spending the money. Just go spend your money. Now you got $2,000 today plus whatever you saved from yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And plus, you done already told us we're gonna have 7 of these checks, right?
Yeah.
And even just on the first one, you're like, oh well, I gotta well, I could do that instead of
okay, well, go,
bam.
Okay, go spend your money. Go spend your money. Stop to me and go spend your money.
Mm-hmm.
All right, raise your hand when you got your money spent.
Spent.
Okay, good. Spend that money. Come on.
It's gone.
Okay, gone already. Come on.
Gone.
All right. Evelyn, go spend that money, girl. You take too long. Too hard.
I know. It's like
I know y'all got stuff, but what you want to notice is how you are about the money. You already, your mind, just tell your mind we go fast forward, because come on, how much you done spent so far. So now we're about to fast forward to day 3. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, day 3. You get up, you look in your bank account. What? You got $3,000 to spend. If you didn't spend all your money yesterday, you got 3,000 plus whatever you saved from yesterday. You can spend it all in one place, or you can spend as much as you want. What you gonna spend your $3,000 on today? We done fast forward to day 3. What you gonna spend your $3,000 on?
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good. Right?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, good.
Done.
Okay, good. All right, you guys. Okay, now we fast forwarding to day 4. What the fuck? She don't know what to do. She's like, oh Lord. Day 4. Okay. You wake up and in your account. Oh my God. It's $5,000 in your account. Woo, how that's gonna make you feel? Just imagine you look at your account and there's $5,000 in there. Woo, I'm already ready to take a trip.
Oh,
Okay,
that's what
forget.
I did yesterday. That's what I did yesterday with my yesterday money. I went to Myrtle Beach.
So you got $5,000. What you gonna do with your money? You can spend it all today, or you can spend it or save some for tomorrow, but you got $5,000 today. Spend your 5,000 already?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all should see how y'all looking at each other going, what am I gonna spend $5,000 on? Y'all trying to figure it out. So we're about to go to day. Okay, y'all done?
Yep.
5,000. Okay. So now we're gonna fast forward. Put yourself in the time machine. We are fast forwarding until day 4, day 5. Oh my God. You are rushing to check out your bank account. You checking your phone on Zelle. You look in there. What the hell? You magically have $7,000 in your bank account. What you gonna do with it? You can spend it all on one thing, or you can get several things. But what you gonna do with it? But you gotta spend it today. $7,000. What you gonna do?
Done.
Okay, girl, come on. What you gonna do with your $7,000?
Done. Spent.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now we are at day 6. You got $7,000. So now we're gonna escalate. We're on day 6. Oh my God, you're so excited. You are getting up, you are going to check out your bank account because every time you go to sleep and wake up that next morning, you got more money. How much money in there today? Oh my God. It's $10,000. What you gonna do with it? You should see Sheila's eyes. Oh my God, she likes $10,000. You got $10,000. Oh, I got chills. I don't even know what to do with my $10,000. What you gonna do with it? You got $10,000 and you gotta spend it today. What you gonna spend your $10,000 on today? Y'all should see how y'all looking around. Y'all like, what? I got $10,000. What I'm gonna do? And you gotta spend it today. What you gonna spend it on? Okay, y'all spend y'all $10,000. Okay, done.
Done.
Mhm.
Mama had you to spend your money. She like, she has spent the money, yeah? Okay, good.
Spent,
Okay. She has spent it. Okay, good. Okay, good. That's $10,000, right? Oh my God, we done got in the exponential zone. We wake up, we so excited. We go check out our bank account. Oh my God. We got $15,000 in our bank account. What we gonna do with it today? You can spend it all on one thing, or you can spread it out and add your money up. What you gonna spend your money on today? Look at Mama Hat. She flying. What you gonna spend your money on? And we have 15,000, right?
Yep, that's day 7.
Day 7. Yeah, that's day 7.
Okay, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do day 8
Yes.
because that's the money number 8. So
Give
it's
me my
day
money.
it's
Give
day
me my
8.
money.
Oh my God, you got $20,000 in the bank, and you got to spend it today. What you gonna spend your $20,000 on? Just write check for 20,000. I just want you to write out a check for 20,000. Oh, I got chills all over. Write out a check for 20,000 that you gonna pay for something. Why? Because you already know tomorrow you gonna have 30,000 in the bank, so you can spend this 20,000 because it ain't a problem. You done got stepped into a money machine.
Mm-hmm.
So what you gonna do? Let me know when you're done. And let me know how it makes you feel. We're gonna read some of this, girl, because this is hot. And I want you guys to, you can actually set it up so you can play this game, because this is how you start to stretch.
I scribble scrabble.
Okay, you guys, what did y'all get out of doing this exercise?
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment. Okay, good. What else did y'all see about this exercise? What did you see about how you spend your money and how what was that like for you? Like Sheila couldn't even take it. She was like, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the money. We didn't even have that much at that point.
Right. Priorities and right on into
Yeah.
responsibilities and
Yeah.
and we're in a fantasy. Your life could be whatever it was. Whatever the issues are today, you didn't even have to have those issues.
Yes.
Complicated.
I'm paying
All
for
right.
all my issues to be gone. Boom.
Okay, good. What else did y'all see about this exercise?
You know what?
What?
The letting go. It's not because I know that the account is there's going to be money there. So I don't have to do this. Now I can be smart. I'm going to be smart, but I don't have to be afraid to do what I need to. Thank you. I'll see you later. And because I don't have to try to hold on because there is no lack. There is enough. And
yes, more than enough.
There's more than enough.
Yes.
So I can freely do the things I need to do because I'm not lacking.
Yes. What else? Ebony, what did you see, boo?
I learned my spending patterns.
Okay.
Even in the fantasy, it's still the same. It's like I didn't spend nothing really. Like I didn't take the vacation till about $10,000.
Right, doing what's right.
It was the same like spending pattern. Like it's my son, it's my family, it's some life insurance. Because once my family find out I got money, I might need a life insurance. Like it was, so it was responsible spending. It was community, but it was still in the same pattern that I would do if I had realistic money.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna talk about that for a minute. Okay, really, really good. Anybody else want to share? Bridget, how about you?
So mine was along the lines of the manifesting game we've been playing the last couple of weeks. So I didn't take the vacation until 20,000.
Oh, okay. Woo! I was way gone. I was gone in 5,000. I was out.
Well, I quit at
I was gone
20,000
at
vacation because I was gonna be because I'm gonna be gone for a while. So
Oh, okay. Got it. Got you.
Well, you know, one of the things I did, I went down and I did all these days. And I'm sorry, Bridget, were you complete?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I got to day 6 and I just said, you know what? Forget it. Fun.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
That day, fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read some of this and what it says about this. This is very, very interesting stuff. Welcome, Lolly. We just been playing a manifesting game. Every day we got thousands of dollars in our account, but we had to spend all the money in one day. So it got us a little riled up, got me excited. My blood started flowing. So this is an exercise, you guys. You might want to set yourself up a little more powerfully, but if you was to really play this game and do it every day and do you know, like I did it in increments of 1,000, starting with 2,000, but then I speeded it up, you know, like I went from 3,000 to 5,000, right? But if you do this exercise every day, right? If you did it every day, when you reach the day 50, and you know, you could do it every month, you would have the $50,000 would be deposited in your account, right? When you reach day 300, you would deposit when you reach day 300, because you do it for a whole year, $300,000 would be in your account. If you play this game every day for 1 year, you would have deposited and spent more than $66 million in a year. Ooh-wee. Okay, just think about that, right? And I'm gonna tell you, when I did the exercise, the first time I did the exercise, when I got to 300,000, I had tapped out on everything I wanted. And I went, oh, my set point is $300,000. Okay, well, what's the millions I keep talking about? Because when I get to 300,000, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a fat pig. Yeah. Right. So it's like you think it's millions, but if you do this exercise, you actually start to see what your stop point is, right? You will be benefiting by increasing your ability to imagine. In other words, you discover as you play the game for a few weeks that it will begin to take real concentration to spend that much money. And we just went to 50,000, and y'all should have saw how y'all was thinking. When I went to like about 10,000 in your bank account, Sheila got like dizzy. Her eyes like glazed over, like, oh, what am I gonna do with $10,000 right now? Like, right? So that's what this exercise is about, for you to actually see where you go. Mama hat just started flying. She has so much money.
Like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it also works on your ability to imagine and expand yourself in the area of money, because you actually see where you can stop. Where your expansion ain't 10,000. I can't imagine when I had $10,000 in my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe once when I had some stock, right? And so then you have to start to pay attention to that. I know I had some stock at some point. What was my set point with my stock? It was like $50,000. And then I want to go, I want to make $1 million. Well, hello, you got to make 60,000 first. You got to go past whatever you've ever made. I remember once I was talking about this. I've been talking about this for a long time, but this guy, I was waiting for somebody to come to the phone, and he heard me talking because he came and I didn't hear him, and I was just talking. He was like, the key to being a millionaire is this. What's the most you ever made in a year? 40,000. He was like, okay, so next year go for 50,000, then go for 70,000. You got to go in increments to it. You don't go from $2 to $1 million, because right? Because if you notice, people who win the lottery like that, they lose that money because they haven't got the consciousness for it, right? So most of our physical friends really do not exercise their imagination very much. We don't imagine what it would be like to have a boat, a serious boat, where you could sleep on the boat if you wanted to. That night, I can't even say, yet alone a yacht. To get a boat, need a yacht. Right? Right? Imagine yourself going to the most exclusive restaurants around the world, staying in villas, right? Do you imagine yourself doing those kind of things, going to Africa, staying for as long as you want, going to as many countries as you want, right? Do you let yourself dream that way, right? Most people offer their vibrations almost exclusively in response to what they are observing, but by playing this game. Okay, let me read that again. Most people offer their vibrations almost exclusively in response to what they are observing. But by playing this game, you will find yourself reaching for new ideas, and in time, you will feel the expansion of your own desires and expectations expand. In doing so, you will begin shifting your point of attraction. You got to do this kind of work to think that. You know, it's like last year when me and Tecrecia went to Jamaica, we had a butler, a maid, and driver. We was like, you know what, we liking this butlering thing. It was a guy too, and he treated us like queens and laid everything on the table. And like we went to the Sunfest and got our shoes all muddy. And we was like, oh, we done fucked our shoes up. He washed all our shoes. My Chuck Taylors was clean as a button. I was like, who cleaned my shoes? Like, oh, I did that for you guys. I was like, butlering, I'm loving it. Right? So just imagine, like, if that's was our lifestyle every day. The maid was maiding so hard. I was like, oh, I need a maid in my life. I really do. Because that cleaning up thing is just not in my forte. I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to get that in my forte for years. It just don't work for me. I did some work in my room. I'm like, ooh, it's pretty clear in here, but ooh, do I need some more work done in here? I'm like, see, I need a maid. I'm gonna do it a little bit every day. And I go, oh, that's enough of that. Let me go read a book. I'm looking for enlightenment. Okay. This is funny. So doing this kind of work has you expand your, but you see, the universe responds to your vibrational offering. It don't have to be true or not, but if you vibing up there, the universe go, what? That's where you vibing? So you got to pay attention to what vibration you are offering to the universe. Okay? If you are giving your attention only to your current state of being, that's how come when we first started, I had to go, where you at right now? No, that's too low. You got to come higher to play this game. You cannot play the manifesting game from a low vibration. Right? So if you're giving your attention to your current state of being, then your future evolves the same way. If I'm down in the dupes, that's how your future go evolve, down in the dupes. That's a come, and I want you to know I'm on 10 most of the time, and people be trying to talk me down from 10, but 10 is what's up, people. 10 is what's up, right? And you got to know the thing from your 10, because what's that doctor name who helped me work with Joy? Sunzi. Is that her name?
Yes.
Sunzi got me clear because I was trying to work on joy from a spiritual, mental, emotional plane, and my joy that I needed to work on was on the physical plane. So that's how I couldn't access the joy. I'm not happy with what's happening with me in the physical realm. I'm the bomb in the spiritual realm. Emotionally, I know peace is my access in, right? Mentally, I can manage my mind pretty powerfully. I can manage it. I can shut my ego down. I have to keep that girl on a choke chain. I can shut her down when I need to shut her down. I can open her up when I need to use her, right? But on the physical realm, I'm like, what is taking this so long? It's because there's no joy. Because joy and happiness and exhilaration, I don't have that on the physical level. I'm like, damn, it's taking a long fucking time. Well, that's about a 2 on the emotional scale. Can y'all get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when when I start bringing joy to it, I got a whole different world going on by bringing joy to my physical. The room is damn near cleaned up because I'm bringing joy to my life. And then I look, is this joy? No, this is not joy. Okay, pick up 10 things, right? So that you see the universe is responding to your vibrational offering. If you are giving your attention, okay, if you are giving focused attention to the wonderful expanding ideas that this game invokes in you, the universe responds to the vibration of those thoughts. Because I got excited. I felt my blood start to run. I started to get the tingly, spending the money. Was it like that for y'all? So that game right there, yeah, it was like that, right? So you got, oh, what am I do? Oh my God, that energy running. That's what's the important part of the manifesting game. And this is the thing. Who was Mama Ivana? I was like, okay, find somebody you love. Can you folks? Okay, how did that make you feel? Okay, keep that feeling. So you guys, what y'all got to remember about the money is keep the feeling. The feeling that spending that money gave you. And if your vibration in spending the money was low, you go, you got to raise it up. Oh, what I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna do? Where it's gonna go? Okay, what's next? If you're doing that, that's a low. That vibration won't help you. You got to do the higher vibration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all get that? See, that's what's keeping the money from coming. Oh, how I'm gonna do it? How I'm gonna do it? That's not my concern because God got all the money anyway. I am the money. I just have covered it up and blocked myself from being the money, but we already the money.
Yeah.
Money. We'll do this one day too. In the 40-day prosperity plan, money stands for my own natural energy yield. You're going to have as much money as the energy that you put out into the universe. Look at Tecrecia over there. She's showing y'all how to generate it. She over there feeling the money. You got to feel the money because the money is already there. Do you guys know billions of dollars flashing across in the ethers right now, being electronically going from bank to bank? Most days I reach up and grab me some, put it in my pocket. That money just going around. It's in the ethers. The money is there, right? So the universe, this is what I want you guys to know. The universe makes no distinction between the vibration you offer in response to what you are living and the vibration that you offer in response to what you are imagining. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Okay, Evelyn, I'm gonna read that again.
Yep.
Universe makes no distinction between the vibration you offer in response to what you are living and the vibration you offer in response to what you are imagining. If you can imagine it, then you can have it. That's how you feel it. But if you, in your thinking, you thinking in a low vibration, that's what you're going to get. A low vibration from those around you, what you're dealing with. So this prosperity game process is a powerful tool for shifting your vibrational point of attraction. You can play the game for a short time or you can play it for an entire year. Whatever you choose is appropriate. It may feel awkward in the beginning, but the longer you play the game, the more expansive your imagination will become. And as your imagination expands, the more expansion your imagination will become. And as your imagination expands and you focus on the spirit of fun, which Sheila got to, and expansion, your point of attraction will shift. By writing out the checks, using your imagination, writing the memo, focusing as you write, and feeling no resistance. And if you feel resistance, raise your vibration up as you write the check, because there's no fear of overspending, because tomorrow you go get 2,000, 1,000, whatever you say, you go get some more. And then you get to go spend that. This is a powerful game, you guys. right? So this
Yeah.
gives you, this will make a statement or desire will, while you are in the state of non-resistance, or better said, be in a state of allowing. There are no rules. There's nothing that you should add or take away, should or should not do. Just play. Right? So y'all, I think we ought to play this game for 30 days.
I'm in.
Okay.
I agree.
I think we ought to play this game for 30 days. Oh,
Yeah, that's fun.
my spirit said, no, it's 40 days, right? And I think we ought to do $5,000 increments.
Let's go.
Yay, yay, yay.
Let's do it.
Cause y'all want some big stuff. I do too. If we did, let me hold on.
I thought
40
you'd be doubling it.
40 times 5,000. Okay, that's 200,000. That'll give us a good start. Wouldn't $200,000 give you a good start in whatever your dream is right now?
Oh, yes. Most
Right?
definitely. Yes.
Yep. 200,000 give us a good jump start into what we want to do. Hey, Lakeisha. Okay, so all y'all who came, Grand Rising, hey, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Listen, I don't know what y'all be doing on the Mother Days, because I know I be coming in and out on Monday. I might make it Tuesday. Hell no, I'm sleeping in. Okay, let me go see what Mama had talking about. Okay, definitely go check in on Sheila on Friday. But I'm telling y'all something. On Thursday, Holy Spirit done told me I was doing, what was I doing? Therapeutic Thursday. Well, we done shifted. We done shifted from Therapeutic Thursday to Transformational Thursday. So all y'all who came late, y'all sort of missed it, because we done spent, how much money did we spend a day in our bank account? 30,000.
30,000.
30,000. We played the prosperity game today, and we spent $30,000 in our account, because every day we woke up, we had $1,000, and then I upped the ante and we started having $2,000, $5,000 in our account, and you had to spend the money today. And if
Yeah,
you
me
say,
and Kennedy just came back from London, and mine. We just came
now
back.
listen, see how they just get, look, she's still doing it, right?
Yeah.
And so she's still spending her money. And so listen, you guys, y'all got, okay, I'll never start on time. Y'all need to know that, but y'all need to be here by 8:30, because y'all missed the whole exercise and the whole energy. Because don't all y'all feel different now from doing the exercise? I'm like energized. Are y'all energized?
Yes.
Yeah. Look, Ebony can't take the smile off her face. She's like, what the hell? Right? And so it's a powerful game, and I don't want you guys to be missing it, right? So anything I want to say about that, that's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna play the game for 40 days. So you got to get you some checks. Right? And we're gonna get $5,000. How about, okay, let me see. Start off with 2,000 like we did. 2,000 first day, 2,000 the second day. Then I want you to go to, how do I want to do this? Hold on, let me think about it for a second.
Well, we don't want to do two.
Okay.
We don't want the same amount for 2 days. You always have to increase.
Yeah. Okay, but when we first started this game, it calls for an increase of $1,000 every day. Right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2,000 every day.
Okay.
2,000, we're gonna spend $2,000 every day. Now you don't have to spend all your money that one day. You can save some, but you got to spend your money every day. Spend some of your money every day. And we're gonna do it for 40 days.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I would really, 2,000 is very little. And so to just increase for 2,000, I mean, let's do this thing. I mean, I can right now I can spend, what is that? Right now, if I had the money right now, I could walk up and buy a $10,000, a $10 million building, and
okay, so this is how it goes.
Grow.
Okay, but listen, okay, hold on. Okay, Sheila, I got you, Sheila. It grows like this. The first day, 2,000, right? The next day is 4,000.
There we go. Now we double.
Okay, the next day is 6,000. That's how it goes, right? The next day is 8,000, but you got to spend your 8,000 that day,
Right.
right? Or if you got something left over, because you know what you want is 8,000, but what you want, you know, you see in your future, I'm gonna need 10,000 for that. Then you got to save 2,000 from the day before, but
Exactly.
you got your money. You got to
That can
spend
get there faster.
because yes, because the issue is the spending of the money, not the getting of the money.
Right. Right.
Y'all didn't even know what to spend it on. Y'all got the $20,000 before you even took a damn vacation.
Yeah. Look
I
at
was
them
going
going like, ah,
I was going on vacation at 5,000. I'm out.
that's a damn shame.
Girl, back
Fish was
2000, I told B, we doing a staycation. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. We going downtown by the water at 2,000. We was out.
Yep. Yep.
Right. So that's what we're gonna do. Every day you go double it. 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. That's what we go do. And then when we get to 40 days, so somebody look out and tell me how long 40 days is. Today is the what? Today is the 22nd of June.
Summer, second day of summer.
It's a
So,
22nd.
so 40 days from now will be when?
Every month is 30. Okay, so we looking at September, second week of September, something like that.
We are looking at August the 1st, 2023.
Okay, August the 1st, great day. 40 days, so by August the 1st. Okay, so okay, yeah, math is not my forte.
I'm about to tell you right now, I'm almost done.
Okay, how much money will we have spent?
30 days. Plus
40 days. We're doing 40 days.
$70,000.
Okay, so 70,000. So everybody ought to be sitting on their way because we should have been investing some money by then. Our money should be doubling. 70,000. We should be on our way.
We can set our money up to grow too.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yep, that's what I'm saying. It should be growing by then. You should be ready to go. Okay, so that's that game. Let's see how that goes. Okay, now check on. Yeah, babe.
I just want to say thank you for opening up. I mean, thank you for opening up this part of the brain because, you know, I don't know how. Yeah, that's enough. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Girl, it's not me. It's Holy Spirit. I'd be struggling to do this class. I'd be like, Holy Spirit, please just tell me what you want me to teach. It'd be like, I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and said, I don't have nothing. And then it would sort of be playing with me. And I ain't gonna give you nothing. I was like, oh my God. Okay, okay, now it's 5 o'clock. I need something. And then it was like, okay.
Transformation. You said it yesterday. I want a transformation Thursday. No more therapeutic. I want transformation.
Yeah, so this is it. Okay, so now we're gonna play our other game, our manifesting game. What tab is it? Okay.
The play.
Okay, yeah, so now this is the game we've been playing because now, and I'm gonna go back and I think next week we're gonna start looking at our emotions because I think the fact that we don't have whatever we're looking for and heading that way and feeling good about it, and we're gonna check our emotions. We're gonna do an emotional check. So I'll take that on for next week. Because your emotions are your Geiger counter. That's what's the moving thing. That's the magnetizer. So we've been playing the game of holding something small in your hand. So far we done got money put in our hand. We done got a car out of playing this game. We done got a car. We done got a couple of airline tickets, right? If you haven't gotten what you held in your hand yet, delayed is not denied, right? But the thing you have to do, whatever you held in your hand, you have to continue to hold a high vibration for it. And when I say a high vibration, I mean that when you think about it, it gives you the tinglies. It have your yoni go, ooh, I want that. I want that. Okay. Yeah. Because the yoni is the original pendulum. I don't know if y'all know that, but that's the deal. All right. So when my yoni start tweeting, that means that is hot and we go get it right now. Get it, girl. Okay. Oh, did I say that out loud in public? I did.
And recorded. Yes.
I know, I did say that out loud. Okay. I be thinking I'm talking to people private. I forget that this thing is live. Oh my God.
Could you repeat that? I think I missed what you said.
Okay. But now, let my God. Wait a minute, because that sister who saw me, she was like, I saw you on there. I just fell in love with you. You was talking about, oh, now y'all making me get up. I got to take my do-rag off. No, not my hoo-ha's hanging out. She's like, I was cracking up. I was like, oh my God, that went public. Okay, so this is the game. Think of something that you really want. What you really want. I've been trying to think of what I really want. Let me think. Take a minute and think about something that you really want that you can hold in your hand.
I'm gonna try to keep doing what I want. I didn't manifest what I wanted, but I
Right.
just have a feeling that it's gonna come, so I'm gonna stick with the same thing.
Okay, good. Stick with the same thing. I'm trying to think of something I want that I can hold in my hand. That I really want. Oh, that game. Okay, I know what it is. Okay. 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 Everybody got one?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody got one. Okay. Now the thing that you really want, just feel it. How does it feel in your hand? Right? What's the texture on it? What it feel like? Yeah, what it feel like? Oh, and ask your higher self, is this something that's for your highest good right now? That's new. Is this for my highest good? All right. Okay. Got to be a yes. For the thing you asking, you got to make sure that your higher self is a yes for you having that thing. Okay. Okay. So when you get it, when you manifest it, how is it going to make you feel? Hmm. Okay, get that feeling and hold on to the feeling. Okay, everybody got it? I see some people dancing, some people really focusing. Evelyn got hers. She like, hey. Okay, you know what I saw about mine? I saw that I'm blocked. I got something in the way of the thing that I have in my hand and having it. I saw, right? It didn't come through loud and clear. Like I start going, and then how about that? So I got to do the work. So that's where the emotional thing, that's what my spirit is like. Ask yourself if that's for my highest good. And then all of a sudden I start getting some static, right? So I'm gonna look into that. So everybody got it? Let's go play the game. Let's see what opens up. I'm still gonna hold on to the thing because it does jazz me up, but I can see that I emotionally and mentally have blocked it. So I'm gonna work on the unblock. And I think that that's what some of us on this call others may have. So we're gonna do some work to unblock.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do some work to unblock. I can feel the unblock needing to happen. If I got it, then I know people on this call got it. All right, you guys. That's our manifesting thing that we're bringing to the party for next week. Let's see what opens up.
I have a question.
Sure.
So what's the tools or technique that you use so if you are blocked, or like what do we do to work on unblocking our energy? If that's what we're doing, is the energy that we
it's energy, right? It's energy. So it's really your emotional energy. So we have to do the work to really emotionally. So emotionally, there are four major emotions. Love. So you got to check out love. Love is the first one. And love is the abiding emotion. Right? So you have to do examination. Where are you holding on to love, not allowing yourself to love? Most of my heart was blocked because I'm defending my heart, protecting my heart, not letting my love out, being open for love. So you have to look there and do that work. Then after love, it's anger. Right? And you have to really check, like, where are you angry? And like what pisses you off, right? And anger anytime you're angry, like Evelyn, earlier we had a conversation with her and she was like, and I was like, okay. And then I had to let her get it out. But anger, that what you want to know about anger, anger lets you know you have a need that's not being met. And most of us have been taught not to be angry. But you need your anger because anger gives you fuel. Anger lets you know that you have a need that's not being met. Anytime somebody is angry, if I ask them, what do you need? Because mostly if you ask a Black woman what she needs, she'll go tell you nothing. Just ask yourself right now, what do you need? I'm guarantee you the answer gonna be nothing. Because why? We strong, independent Black women, and we don't need your help. I don't need nothing from you, right? So we have to go there and clean that whole conversation up. That's a block, right? Emotionally. Then after anger, it's fear. Oh my God, fear is just atrocious. Because in reading the Course in Miracles, we just read the other day, we are afraid of healing ourselves. Because if you heal yourself, then what? The slate will be clean and you have to really go do your dream. Right? So we're afraid to heal because we use that as a racket, as an excuse, as a justification why life is the way it is and it sucks. Right? And then after that is sadness. And our sadness. And I think most Black people carry around PSD. What's that thing? PSD, PSHD. What's that word? What's it?
PTSD.
Yeah, PTS. I forget the T. PTSD. I think most Black people got PTSD. Historically, DNA, and we got to do that healing. I've done a lot of work to heal what our ancestors have gone through because it's in our bones. So I had to forgive that they had to go through that for me to get to here. Forgive that, heal that, make that whole. Right? And complete it. That's the other thing I just really got the other day. Why do we keep dragging slavery and all of that around? Because we never declare that bullshit complete. That's complete in my world. I'm not operating from there. I'm not coming from there. And that's not coming in my consciousness no more. And I'm going to keep completing until it's complete. Because Black folks, we act like the only nationality we've been is Black. Well, I don't think so. We've been all of them. Because we just we've been Black, we've been white, all the women been men, all the men been women. And we down here fighting about and can't get through like a spiritual thing. And you can't see spirit, you can't smell spirit, but you know spirit is there. It's the most powerful thing on the planet. And they got us chasing after all that other stuff. So then the last piece is the sadness. The sadness lets you know that you have a loss of love. And we try to hide that. That we're sad because we lost something we love. Whether it's personal or whether it's in other people or a job or, stuff happens to us and make us sad, but mostly we swallow our sadness. And is that correct? We act like it didn't bother us. So that's the work. That's where the work is, Lakeisha. Okay, so what did you hear in that for yourself? If of those 4 abiding emotions, where do you need to get to work?
I'm not really sure.
You got to dig for it because it's there. What's the one? I can see you looking right at it. Which one is you looking at right now? Which one is it?
Well, I'm actually, I tried to take notes. It's a shame I can't read my own writing. But you said love was like abiding. And that
there's something you need. You have a need that's not being met.
So if it's one of them, I think that the anger might be for some things that maybe in the past that I haven't totally let go. Maybe I think that I have, but maybe subconsciously I really haven't. Afraid to heal yourself, I don't think that applies to me.
Okay.
But
fear, so you can have fear comes in all, okay. Everything that's not of joy is fear, anger, upset, sadness, depression. All those things are fear dressed up in other clothes to make you think it's not fear. Does that make sense?
yes.
Everything that's not of joy and happiness, the anger, the upset, the depression, the anger, the sadness, all those things are fear dressed up in other clothes. So you won't think it's fear, because we are taught not to be afraid or to swallow our fear. So it comes dressed up in other clothes, so we don't think that that's fear, but we're really afraid. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And I'll go back and find the quote for you. It talks about that. It's all fear dressed up in other clothes. So then it's the anger. Because Lakeisha, do you ever need anything from anybody? Have you set yourself up to need something?
Yes.
You do? That's not how it looks. It's like you're the kind of person that I look at you and be like, give it to her, she'll take care of it.
Yeah. I think on 2 incidents. Like one of my business partners, she's dealing with a lot, and I know she's dealing with a lot. And she's the executive VP, and she really had a lot of responsibility. So now it's like she's not, she's having a lot, because it's a lot trying to take care of a parent, because I've been there before. Seeing your loved one go through cancer, surviving that, and then becoming dementia. So to see your mom go through that, I know that has to be a lot to deal with, but it also, I'm trying to have sympathy regarding what she's going through. But at the same time, I feel like, all I really need is God. That's really all I know that I really truly need. Okay. But she kind of helped out a lot, so now I feel like it's a lot more on my plate, and I have to try to find some type of system to make sure everything can still flow like it was. So I don't know. Part of me probably is a little angry about it.
Okay.
No, I feel wrong to be angry about it, because I feel like I need to have more sympathy, and she could really be too much for her, but not communicating, not letting us know where you really stand, or there's nothing. So I just feel like when the spirit tell me it's okay to have a conversation with her, I will at that time. I just haven't felt, I think it's a right time and a right place to do everything. So my spirit just have not told me that it's time to have this type of conversation with her, even though my other business partner is kind of like, you need to have this conversation. You need to have this conversation. So I feel a little pressure on that. But at the same time, by me being the leader, the head, pretty much, I need to go by my spirit. So my spirit is like, just let it go. Just focus on God. Focus on continue your prayers. Focus on that. But I do feel like part of me is a little angry.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you one word. This is the word you got to focus on. You ready?
Yes.
Write it down. All caps. Allow. Allow it to be how it is and how it isn't. And see where that takes you. How does that feel to you, to allow it to be how it is and how it isn't?
I feel like by you saying that, I feel like I'm on the right track because I'm trying not to focus on what she's not doing, and I just feel like she's just gonna be blessed. I don't, I'm not feeling like I want to kick her out or have her removed. None of that. I just feel like I just need to let it go. Just focus. Don't put the focus on her. Just focus on what needs to be done. Focus on God. Focus on the prayer. Just stay focused.
Yes, that's right.
It is what it is.
So now you got. So now with all the counter conversation that you have going on about it, you got to just allow it to be there. You don't have to act on it. You don't have to do anything about it. You just got to allow it. Oh, I see that that's there, but I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing, which is to focus, put my focus on the right things, not focus on what's not working, but continue to focus on what is working. And just allow it. Don't even got to do anything about it, but just, isn't that interesting? But just pay attention to where the conversation leads you and because the most important thing is how it makes you feel. That's the most important thing. So now I'm going to tell you guys this one little thing I got from Saga Room. We're going to end for today. Okay. Lakeisha, I hope that was helpful for you.
It really was. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So listen, you
I
guys.
don't know how to make somebody just really come out and just share. I'm not even a person that really like share what I be going. I just hold it in, but y'all swear y'all make me like go ahead and just let it go. Like
woosah, let it go. Yes. Yeah.
It's called safe. It's called a safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
So I'm gonna give you a big thing that I got from Sagaril. This is so freaking huge. How Holy Spirit works for me, because I can be sort of sometimes, hard-headed, right? And so Holy Spirit gonna make sure I always follow. So he always gives me a compound sentence. And when there's information I need to know, he'll give me the first sentence will be what he wants me to work on. But that won't be the answer to what I'm talking about, because after I work on what he tells me to work on, if I do that work, he'll give me the rest of the answer to the question. Y'all get what I'm saying? So one of the things on my own that I got was the word responsibility. Responsibility is being 100% responsible. We talked about that at Landmark Education a lot. You're 100% responsible. But in my spiritual work, what I got was responsibility. It's 2 words: your ability to respond to any situation. Well, what Sagaru said to me blew my mind, because it was like I was in a personal conversation with him, even though it's 4,000 other people in the room. What he said was responsibility, being responsible for any situation you're in, Lakeisha, being responsible is unlimited. Responsibility is unlimited. You can take responsibility for everything that's happening in your life. And when you do, it gives you freedom, right? And responsibility doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to do something about the thing that's going on, but you're going to take responsibility for it. You don't have to do nothing. You just got to go, okay, this is what's going on, and who I'm going to be in the matter is this, and this, and this is how it's going to turn out. This, and this. And all you got to do is say that and keep on walking. I'm like, what? Okay, so who I am is I'm really into I want to be an alchemist. I want to be able to have a situation and be able to turn it around, flip it on its head and get the gold. So who I am is I practice. If I get a principle, I'm like, let me see if it worked. I took that principle because I already have being 100% responsible, but a lot of times being 100% responsible for my world means I got to do something about it. Yeah, that's what you hear, right? You don't have to. So we go to the airport after I get this information. We go to the airport. Of course, it's Spirit Airlines. Okay, boom. We already know people have an issue, but I'm like, I don't have an issue with Spirit. But we get there and for our 9 o'clock flight, and the 6 o'clock people still there. So the 6 o'clock people there, the 7 o'clock people there, and the 8 o'clock people there. And we the 9 o'clock people. Well, you know, people are pissed off. Oh my God, they so pissed off. And they trying to, and they did this, and girl, this going on. And we saying, well, what about, girl, they can't, girl, was terrible. So I pulled, it was 4 of us. I pulled us to the side. I'm like, okay, we're about to take responsibility for this situation. So whatever the holdup is, we're going to pray that the holdup gets handled immediately. And the paperwork that needs to come through for the pilots to take care of their business. Evelyn, I need you to wake up on this. Evelyn.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, I just want you to make sure. I just want to make sure. Just let me know you're hearing me. That's all I want to make sure this information for you. Okay, baby. All right.
Okay.
So then we just created it, right? They go get the paperwork. Everybody go get situated, and we early, so we cool on that. We don't even have to worry about that. But we still go get out of here by 1 or 2 o'clock. We like, okay, great. Let's just go enjoy, get some coffee, do whatever we go do. Do you know that thing? Every person we talked to, oh my God, and she was so rude to us, and they are mean, and they won't even let us take on extra luggage on the airport, and it was terrible. We just kept being great, being responsible for the situation. Do you know we left out of there at 10:30 in the morning? Why? Because we took responsibility. We didn't go to the negative end of the scale. We kept it on the high end of the scale. And I kept doing that all weekend. And then at the end, they was acknowledging me because it was like, dang, you worked that principle to death. Every time something went down, I'm like, I'm responsible that this is happening to me and this is how it's gonna go. And every time I did that, like Lakeisha, you're responsible that your partner has that going on. Okay, I'm responsible for it, so how I'm gonna be about it. And then you state how you gonna be about it, and that's how you're gonna get unlimited access to freedom. Because right now there's no freedom for you. You feel bind down, stuck some kind of way. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So if you could take 100% responsibility for the situation, what would you say about it? How you gonna be about it?
Well, like I told my mother, which is also my business partner, is not like, let's don't focus on that. Let's don't focus on her. All we need is God. We just gotta keep moving. I'm just gonna be working on money making activities. I gotta keep going. I don't actually have no choice. I've invested my 401k. I didn't put too much into it. So I can't.
Okay, good. Okay, so now this is the part though I'm not present to with you. How you feel on the inside.
I feel like I can get through anything. I feel like all is well in my world.
Okay.
All I truly need is God. That's it. I don't need nobody else.
Okay, good.
And I feel like I just need to do my work. I feel like I just need to keep doing my affirmations. I feel like I need to still
so let me tell you
I feel like I have to stay focused.
Okay, good. This is what's missing. Can I tell you what's missing?
Please.
Peace. There's no peace on the inside. I asked you what you need, girl. You know you told me like 15 things. That's God can't come with all, I got the focus, I got the this, I got that, no, you need peace.
I need peace.
So God can come and talk to you and speak to you. He's not coming with all that. Peace, quiet, stillness. Keep doing your work, keep being focused, but from a place of peace, focus, and silence. Allow yourself to breathe.
I appreciate that because sometimes I feel like I should have did this, I didn't do that, and I'm like really hard on myself. Like,
yeah, I can hear it.
Like time management, I feel like I need to do better with time management. I didn't do this, I didn't do that,
Do you know when you do? Do you know when you do that? Do you know that's not you being focused on God because that's not of God? Can you get that?
Yes.
That's not about being hard on yourself. God be like, baby, I love you. What you doing? What you made yourself up for? That's what God said. What's wrong with my child? Why she down there? Right? So the part I want to give you about that, but it's not just her, right? Stop focusing on God is I am. God is not I am not.
No, that's good.
God is I am. God is not I am not. So anytime you're talking about I'm not this, I'm not that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, you done stepped out of the God zone. You are out of your lane. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it for me today. It's 10 o'clock. Queen Adoni.
One second, can I real quick?
Yeah.
Just to make sure, because I've heard you say that since you've been back. We kick it. And I think I heard it more clearly this time. It's in my language.
Yes, I am.
So I'm trying to make it quick because I know it's 10 o'clock. When they ate the fruit, God knew they ate the fruit. He came down to spend time with them like he always do. And he was like, where y'all at? And when they said what they said, they located themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say, because they was like, well, I ate this fruit and I saw I was naked and I'm over here and then she did this and that snake did that and all of this. So he was
I'm
like,
bad and wrong. We didn't
what
listen to what you
God?
said.
You know what I'm
That's all.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Blame, shame, guilt.
And guilt. That's where it came from. Yep.
Right.
The original sin. Mm-hmm.
Right. So when I
Mm-hmm.
say I'm not, me and Kennedy use the word I can't. When she say I can't, I say you cussing. You just said a cuss word in my house, right? So because it's the same. I'm getting this. I've never heard that. Every time you said that, them other times, I was like, what is she talking about? But I'm just gonna stick with it because I know I'm. So when I hear myself, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm saying I'm disconnecting myself from the Most High.
Uh-huh. So, okay. So now, wait a minute, hold on. So, Lakeisha, that's what you're doing. You're saying, I got to stay focused on God, but your language disconnects you from God. That's why it looks like this. That's why it looks like the on the inside for you.
And the feeling, because it don't feel good. So the feeling also, now, you know, the feeling that comes along with that.
Yes. And that lets you know, every time your feeling is not one of joy, that is not of God, kick that out of there. Get yourself, find something you can focus on, a little kid, a dog, a cat, a bird, whatever you got that makes you feel like love. Get in that space, hold that space, and don't let it go.
So I am going to let my business partner handle her business. I am going to keep going. I am going to keep doing this. I am going to keep doing that. Got it.
That's the work. That's you being 100% responsible. And I really want you to know, stop doing affirmations. Affirmations do not work. Affirmations is putting icing on a mud pie because underneath you don't feel that way. And how I know you don't feel that way is when you start speaking it, it didn't feel connected to me. I call it word salad.
For me, a lot of times I have a book of affirmations and things that it do make me feel, after I start reading my affirmations and I am this, I am that, I end up feeling better. When I do that, I do feel better.
Yeah, but we're not trying to feel better. We're trying to get ourselves grounded in something that's immovable.
Yeah, but my energy is, it's like my energy is like, whatever I was feeling.
It'll dissipate though. After a while, it dissipates. You find yourself right back where you started from. You got to do your affirmations again. And then you got to start. No, this is about getting it in your bones. And once it's in your bones, can't nobody move you because you are immovable. When you really get something, can't nobody take you off the rock. I don't even know you and I know that.
I'm not trying to be combative, but
no, you can be combative. It's okay.
The words, I thought words have power. So when you speak those things out loud, you
okay, but this is the deal.
Manifest.
It's icing on a mud pie because underneath you're not at peace. And so you're trying to put something on top of not being at peace rather than admitting that you're not at peace. And I need to let that go. How long has your partner been dealing with her issue?
Probably 3 months.
Okay, good. So for 3 months, for 4 months, you've been pressed. Because immediately you start to get pressed. You're doing your affirmations, but it's not relieving the pressure because you're trying to, okay, if I just keep on going, okay, if I just keep on doing, okay, no, but what really is there is what you said today. Okay, I'm a little pissed off right here. And you can't keep operating on top of the piss off. You're putting all that good stuff on top of the piss off, but the piss off got to come back up.
Are you talking about the emotional scale? Is that?
Yes. Okay, yeah. So you can't argue with that because even though you're seeing all the good words underneath, emotionally, you angry, you're holding up the show. We got all this stuff invested. Oh my, okay, come on. I know the conversation.
Yeah, so you're right, because This is my emotional scale somebody made for me. And anger is like number 17. And so I have to get myself all the way back up here.
Right.
To joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love.
Yes.
Appreciate.
Yes.
And I do know once you get up here, wealth don't have no choice but to come
through. Exactly. But what you missing, the part that you trying to hold on to and defend, is that you angry, trying to be happy and joyful and but first you got to admit that you're freaking angry.
Okay.
Okay. Gotta tell the truth to you. Gotta tell the truth to yourself about who you are in the matter.
That's what's powerful.
Who you are in the matter, and the matter is I'm freaking pissed off. Okay, but hey, I get that, and I'm gonna say that. But who I'm gonna be in the matter is I'm gonna be joyful. I'm gonna be focused. I know that God is the answer, girl. That I know that's the truth because I got chills. Because that's for me too. What I'm saying is not just for you; it's for all of us.
Yeah.
That's why it's Transformational Thursday.
And I gotta say this, Rev, because last week y'all saw me, I was crying and everything, but I took the coaching. I did the exercise with What's Imagining in my hand, and I took the coaching, and I took my little girl on a date. I got a picture with ice cream all over my shirt. We went for a walk. I colored, and the first picture in the book was a piggy bank with money. And I colored that picture. I played the piano. It was just me and her all that day. And then the next day, I went to pick up that car. So I had to do that emotional work. I cried a lot. I cried when I was walking up the street. I just cried like, this is some bull. Because I was angry. I was so angry. But when it was all said and done, I put in the other chat, one of the people I was angry at was Kennedy's dad. He came and celebrated with me and acknowledged who I was as a mom and everything. So I had to, that whole day, I didn't have to work that day. That whole day was me just dealing with my emotions and where I was at. And the next day I was clear. I was so clear. And so I have to say that, y'all, even with me being angry, it still manifested because I did the work after that emotional work. And so thank y'all so much for contributing as well.
Okay, so now, okay, go ahead. Okay, I got one more thing. Go ahead. You go first, Lakeisha.
No, I know. Okay, so I want to make sure, because I've heard Tecrecia say this a couple times. So when you say you took are you talking about the little girl within yourself?
Yeah, myself. Yes, because my daughter wasn't here. Yes, me, little T.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. That's what I thought. Okay,
right, because I do have a daughter. Yes.
Okay, so by next Thursday, everybody on this call, y'all need to take y'all little girl on a date.
I took her on one yesterday too. We went to breakfast.
Everybody on here need to take your little girl on a date. My little girl, she like to go shoe shopping. We ain't gonna buy nothing, but we gonna go try on some shoes. We gonna go touch some clothes. Ooh, that smells so soft.
That's true.
Right, go get you some ice cream, go to the movies, but you gotta take your little girl on a date, and we want to hear about it next week. Now, before we go, because this was such a deep class, we're gonna ask first, okay, we're gonna go over. My commitment is not to go over, but Sheila, I'm going over again. Lakeisha, what you taking from this call?
I'm taking that I am really angry, like you said, and I'm like suffocating, like you acting like it's not there. I think I do that a lot. I think I really do that a lot. Now that this came out that I suppress a lot of things that I may really truly be angry with. So I learned something about myself today.
Yes. Okay, awesome. Mama Edwana, what you get taken away from the circle today?
Wow. You all help me get to some point of clarity in so many ways by the question, the whole process. Tecrecia, Lakeisha, oh my grace. I suppress so much, and so much happens so fast. The shelves on the closet of the mind got categories. And the clarity is what's so important, because you do stuff, or I do stuff on autopilot, and I've got a name for the thing that I have done for decades, and that's not addressed my emotional needs, you know? So, wow, I am processing the elevation, and the transformation is happening as we speak. I deer in headlights situation going on right here. It's so
Okay, good.
powerful,
Okay.
powerful.
Okay, good. Ebony, I know you're in a conference and can't talk, so we'll go to Bridget. What are you taking away from the call?
I am taking away from the call to keep my vibration high and don't allow outside circumstances, people.
We don't do don'ts. We go into the fifth dimension in our
We're
spin.
going to, right. So
Okay.
I'm going to leave it at keep my vibration high because
Okay.
I'm responsible for that.
Okay, good. You're responsible for that. Now, the piece that you was trying to say before is let nothing disturb your peace.
Yes, thank you. That is it. Let nothing disturb my peace.
Yes, that's it. And Lakeisha, you can take that one too. Let nothing disturb your peace. When you get in, I'm letting nothing disturb. Take a deep breath and return back to peace. And that's for everybody. Take a deep breath and return back to peace. Okay, Tecrecia, what you taking away from the call?
Oh my goodness. Elevation in my language.
Yes. Yep. That's what I got from my 10 days of being with spiritual masters. Elevation in
Well, you
language.
took me with you with my lipstick, so we got it.
Yep, it's an elevation in language. That's what it is. It is.
I really heard that. Like, you've been doing good, Tecrecia. Now let's go up.
Yeah, we're going up now.
We took the T word out that mama had be cussing us out about. Took them out. Now take that don't out.
Yep.
Listen for any of them other ones that ain't in heaven. We don't talk like that in heaven.
No, we don't. All right, Lolly, what you taking away from the call?
I am taking away to expand my thinking when it comes to what I want to receive. And when it comes to money, especially, I need to really allow myself to think about what I can get right now. What can I have, and stop telling myself that I can't have it yet.
Okay, Lottie, that's really good. But that's really good. But it's something in there. I ain't got time to sort it out now. But it's something in there and how you said that. Because I just want you to know, it's like an ego thing. Your ego is real slick and real smooth. It know how to say things to maneuver through. But I want you to get really clear and crisp in what you're asking for. Because I'm clear you are somebody who can really have it. So keep coming on Thursdays, okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense what I just said to you?
Yes, it does. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because if you get your language in crisp and clear, it'll pop right out for you. It'll pop right out for you. So just got to get more trained in how you're communicating. That's it.
Yep.
Okay, you got the juice. Okay, Evelyn, what are you taking away from the call?
Oh, I am responsible. I am responsible. I'm responsible. Sheena is responsible for this situation. I'm responsible for perpetuating the situation and not stepping up and saying what I need to say.
Come on, baby mama. Come on. Do it. Love it. Thank you. And I just love the growth that you're taking on, Evelyn. You are really taking yourself on like 40 going north, and it does my heart good. Right, Queen Aduni, could you tell us what you're taking away from the call and close us out, please? You guys, I'm sorry, we went 14 minutes over.
Oh, wow, this was just awesome. So what the other stuff I want to share with you about the trip and how the Holy Spirit showed up and from the teaching and all that stuff, I'll share that tomorrow since we've gone over. I want to say that being responsible. I want to also say what Lakeisha was talking about and just sharing this I do want to say. is that you had talked about that you don't have a choice in running your business. And that's the one gift that God gave us, is choice. And because you went to school for that, that's not a guarantee on how God's going to work to take you. Her experience, that's an employee, you going through a leadership thing now. You know, you get to dance in this. And how, you know, and how you release somebody, how you hope, how you support them, the whole conversation you need, that's just the training. But you have a choice. God always give you a choice. And when we think we have to do this, no, it's the passion and the purpose. That's the drive. It's not, I went to school for this. Got it?
Yes.
God is the provider. You are the doer. You pray for your people. You pray for her, and you stay focused on what you have to do and count it all joy. Yeah, because we're going to all go through something. So this is her time, and then we get to show how we handle it in the leadership part. You know what I'm talking about. So being responsible, when I, like what said, being responsible, it just takes all the blame and everything. It puts the power back into your hand. My part, I'm responsible for that. And I've seen those that from Landmark, I've seen when we took on that, being responsible, that we can be the cause of something, and how to do that. That's powerful. So thanks, Rev.
It's awesome today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for bringing yourself fully.
Yeah. All right. Right. How y'all like this safe space? This is a safe space. I've always said we create a safe space for you to express yourself, and no judgment and stuff, and even being taught not to judge. And that's sweet. You know, that's sweet. Being not to judge yourself, not to judge others, and just that space where a person really can share and is going to get some blunt, you know, cut. We're going to cut so we can be. Oh, shut up. I give you a big hug today. And give the world a hug. And give all the goodness and love and joy and peace and stuff. All right. Lottie, I'll talk to you a little later.
Okay.
Okay, peace out.
All right, awesome, you guys. Bye.